Adolf Hitler, one of history's most infamous figures, was born on the 20th of April, 1889, in Braunau, a small town in Austria. His early life was marked by struggles and ambitions that would eventually propel him to power in Germany. This biography aims to provide a detailed account of his life, the events surrounding his rise to power, and the consequences of his actions during his time as the leader of Nazi Germany. Adolf Hitler was born to Alois Hitler and Klara Pölzl. His father, Alois, was a stern and abusive man, which led to a strained relationship with his son. Alois worked as a customs official, causing the family to move frequently during Adolf's early years. Hitler's early education was uninspiring, and he dropped out of school at the age of 16, displaying little interest in academic pursuits. After his father's death in 1903, Hitler moved to Vienna in pursuit of a career as an artist. His time in Vienna marked a period of struggle and poverty. In 1914, World War I erupted, and Hitler eagerly enlisted in the German army. He served as a soldier during the war, earning several medals and decorations. His experiences during the war had a profound impact on his political views. After the war, Germany faced severe economic and political turmoil. Hitler returned to Munich and found himself working as an intelligence agent for the German Workers' Party DAP, a far-right political organization. It was during this time that he developed his strong nationalist and anti-Semitic beliefs. In 1920, the DAP was renamed the National Socialist German Workers' Party Nazi Party. Hitler's charismatic speeches and strong propaganda skills helped him rise through the party's ranks. The Nazi Party's ideology combined extreme nationalism, anti-Semitism, and authoritarianism. In 1923, Hitler and the Nazis attempted a coup, known as the Beer Hall Putsch, in Munich, hoping to overthrow the Weimar Republic. The coup failed, and Hitler was arrested and sentenced to prison. While in prison, he wrote his autobiography, Mein Kampf, which outlined his political beliefs and ambitions. Upon his release from prison in 1924, Hitler returned to politics and worked on rebuilding the Nazi Party. He realized that a violent coup was not the path to power and instead focused on using legal means to achieve his goals. The Nazi Party gradually gained support and became a significant political force in Germany. The worldwide economic collapse in the early 1930s, known as the Great Depression, created widespread unemployment and discontent in Germany. The Nazi Party's anti-Semitic and nationalistic message resonated with many Germans who were looking for solutions to their problems. In the 1930 elections, the Nazis gained significant representation in the Reichstag German parliament. In 1933, President Paul von Hindenburg appointed Hitler as Chancellor of Germany. As Chancellor, Hitler quickly moved to consolidate his power. He passed the Reichstag Fire Decree, which suspended civil liberties, and the Enabling Act, which allowed him to enact laws without the Reichstag's approval. Hitler's authoritarian rule began to take shape. The Nazis introduced a series of discriminatory laws known as the Nuremberg Laws in 1935, stripping Jews of their rights and citizenship. This marked the beginning of a systematic campaign against the Jewish population that would culminate in the Holocaust. Hitler's expansionist ambitions led to the remilitarization of the Rhineland in 1936 and the annexation of Austria, Anschluss, in 1938. These actions violated the Treaty of Versailles, which had imposed severe restrictions on Germany after World War I. The Munich Agreement in 1938 allowed Hitler to annex the Sudetenland, a region of Czechoslovakia with a significant German-speaking population. This agreement was intended to appease Hitler, but it only emboldened him to pursue further territorial expansion. In September 1939, Hitler's invasion of Poland triggered World War II. The conflict quickly spread as Germany overran neighboring countries. The war saw the use of new and devastating tactics, including blitzkrieg, lightning war, which combined rapid troop movements with aerial bombardment. One of the most horrifying aspects of Hitler's rule was the systematic genocide of Jews and other minority groups. The Holocaust, which took place during World War II, resulted in the deaths of approximately 6 million Jews in concentration camps, extermination camps, and through mass shootings. Germany, under Hitler's leadership, formed alliances with Italy and Japan, creating the Axis powers. These alliances would later face off against the Allied powers, including the United States, the United Kingdom, and the Soviet Union. As Allied forces advanced on multiple fronts, Germany's defeat became inevitable. In April 1945, as Soviet forces closed in on Berlin, Hitler retreated to his underground bunker in the city. On the 30th of April, he and Eva Braun, whom he had married just a day earlier, committed suicide. After World War II, the surviving leaders of Nazi Germany were put on trial at the Nuremberg trials for crimes against humanity and war crimes. Many Nazi officials were convicted, and some were sentenced to death. Adolf Hitler's actions and ideology are widely condemned. The Holocaust remains a symbol of the horrors of war and the depths to which humanity can sink. His aggressive expansionism and totalitarian rule led to immense suffering and the loss of millions of lives. Adolf Hitler's life and rule over Nazi Germany are a stark reminder of the consequences of unchecked authoritarianism and extremism. Understanding his rise to power, his actions during World War II, and the legacy he left behind is essential in preventing such atrocities from happening in the future. Hitler's story serves as a somber lesson in the importance of safeguarding democracy, human rights, and the principles of peace.